Very good evening. Myself, Bajrang Garg, Managing Director, Balaji Switchgears Private Limited, Delhi. Basically, I started my career in 1990s in Delhi itself. After shifting from northeastern part of India, from Guwahati in Delhi, I started my career with some of the electrical trading with the wires and the switches. But basically, over the time, you see, when I got the opportunities from the low voltage switchgears, I moved myself towards the OEM segments and the contractors and the panel builder segments. Currently, the company is associated with a few leading players like Schneider's, Omron, Automation from Japan, Lab Germany, Socomac France, Rital Germany, Connectwell and Touch. These are the products which are the manufactured in India. Company is carrying today entire low voltage range of the switchgears along with the industrial machine automation components. Companies in the current financial year, you see, which is ending on 31st of March 2020, even if the pandemic has stuck in India in January itself, company had reached with a turnover of 700 million INR.
Yeah, so moving ahead, like how have you served with during the impact of COVID-19 on the industry? What all initiatives have been conducted by Balaji Switchgears for coping with the COVID-19 and also as a to the industry?
You see, as far as you see after COVID-19, you see resumption of the business after lockdown is as far as it is concerned. You see, since last week only, I mean from 3rd of May itself, the lockdown was lifted in Delhi with the 33% of the manpowers. We are managing with our one location from this currently. That is from Kirtinagar office in the central part of the Delhi. You see, where we had done, you see, initially with our the logistic team only, because the other service and sales team is not able to. They are working from home itself only. Currently, we are serving the customers from home itself. And there was a problem also for the commuting problem from NCR to Delhi itself also. Currently, we had taken, you see, as a inventory checkup with our, you see, and we had started with our accounts department. And as far as the this COVID situation is concerned, we had geared up ourselves with all the compliances to be maintained as notified by the Ministry of Home Affairs as well as the state government Union Territory of Delhi. We are equipped our team of whosoever is visiting our office or whosoever is inside the office. We are completely having all kind of the facilities here with.
So could you share some details? Could you share some details about impact on your businesses during this COVID-19 situation?
Sir, need not to you see, I am not only the guy who is not having any impact of this COVID-19. COVID-19 had given a very drastic hit in the industry because it happened all of a sudden. And particularly that is true in the Q4, the last quarter, where the financial closing is happening, was about to close there, you see. Though it in India, COVID entered in January itself, but even after that, we were not, you see, ready to have such kind of call from the Almighty that we had to also go under the lockdown, you see. So as far as the loss is concerned, the revenue loss is very big. Loss is there. We had also taken a big hit in terms of the, and Indian market was not prepared for this pandemic, and which later led to the lockdown. You see, and industry is now facing very terrible slowdown, and we see it would have at least 2 years minimum for reaching back to the last achievements. You see. Because
Okay.
as of today, we cannot think anything, we cannot forecast anything.
So are you happy with the economic package that was announced by the finance minister recently?
Yeah, definitely the financial support which is has been announced by finance minister for the MSMEs. I think it will provide a big booster to the MSMEs. Particularly, we are expecting a good rise from, you see, railways, infra, aviation industry, and the healthcare particularly. But unfortunate part is that we as a traders or are not covered under MSMEs program, despite our turnovers is qualifying there. Hence, we cannot predict the actual direct impact on us. Maybe indirectly, we may be some beneficiary. Either we have to change our strategy of the business pattern which we are having today. We have to focus more on that. You see where this package has been provided by the government of India. See. But in our segment, till today, we are facing very big challenge. How it will be beneficial for us, I think.
So looking at the switch gas market of India, what do you think is driving demand currently, or it will in the future?
You see, Indian switchgear market is having very large potential. You see, today customer required a trouble-free product, not a conventional kind of the switchgear, which because I when long back, I mean 3.5 decades before when I entered in my business, we were using we were using the conventional switchgears. You see today, which we are not able to see. And I think today's boys are not able to, and they don't know what kind of the switchgear was that. You see, and particularly you see later the industry, you see then invented with the first of all, I think MCB was miniature circuit breaker was invented. You see, and prior to that, we were having the SFUs, fuse units or switch fuse units both. You see. Then MCB air circuit breakers and molded case circuit breakers were launched, you see, for which were not suitable for the everyone industry pockets, you see. But what today is happening, all the manufacturers are coming up with the latest global standard safety products. Safety means only not for the machines and the plants, safety for the human safety is also there, you see. And today switchgear is not a conventional. Basically, we as a distributor with the leading global companies principals, we are offering all above solutions with the digitized features with the latest global specs in line to the industry 4.0. And as far the switchgear driving demand is concerned, we are expecting a big demand from you see in India from railway, infra, aviation industry, and healthcare segments, which are also government of India's key focus in upcoming years, especially after COVID-19. Because the path which has been created by the government for the you see development that cannot be stopped, and we cannot you see avoid ourselves even after the COVID loss.
So what according to you are the advantages that you offer to your customers, or probably that you bring on the table for your customers? Basically, what advantage do they get using your products?
You means for our customer, we are bringing up basically, as I mentioned above, product offered from us are the latest technology, equipped with the latest technology and with the global certifications. We are also very aggressively competing with our competitors. Thus, customers get quality for money product meeting global standards. You see. So we are only, you see, offering our all the customers from our kitty with only and only with us. We are focusing for the focus and the energy saving itself. Basically. We are thankful to the universe that we are dealing with the components. I mean, once there was a probably there is a fit and forget. You see, so we don't offer any kind of the usual low profile product. You see, and the advantage as far as this is concerned from our products, I mean, after sales service or the long life or energy saving, power saving, you can say the money saving also. You see, despite all the features, we are competing with the you see the players who are offering apple to apple certification parameters with our products. We are having the commercial challenge also we are taking with our customers. And of course, we are dealing with the industry who are or the OEMs who are providing to all the big corporates, many multinationals, even the power sectors and the big end users in the process industries. I can say that's the FMCG segment also.
So basically, Balaji Switchgears provided solutions to all mostly major sectors. So looking at that, how do you help those industries to overcome their challenges, and what are the challenges that they face?
Basically, the following the guideline of Industry 4.0, and users today are working towards the transforming their manual working of plants to complete automated plants. The organization's directors are investors and investors are able to save more to this manner and develop better output. But as we know, even automated plants can also have rare but some scenarios of breakdowns. We have the capability to not only provide the industry with the supply of the component, but we can also provide them with a remote and on-site support to reduce the breakdown time. This is possible because of our well-equipped and trained service team. I mean to say that we are not only simply a component supplier for our OEM and the end users. Even after that, if any kind of the problem is occurring with the plant, any of the plant, we are taking that challenge on us with the support of our principals. With the support of our principals, you see, we are also the authorized service provider from our principal, some of the principals, to take care of such kind of challenges. And
And what are the
we
challenges that
feel
they
that our
face?
customers, basically, sometimes you see the challenges is the product in general terminology, the product is not working. Basically, they call us, but this is not a very our team visits in because if we log in the complaint with our principals, it takes time, 24 to 48 hours, 72 hours in some cases. Even the warranty guarantee issues also are coming up. But basically, in today's Indian economy, one-to-one face-to-face relationship is also playing the key role to serve the customer basically. So we manage that thing. We have to manage at our level itself. If the product even after out of warranty, then we suggest them this is the way. something you have to company, something we will come. We take that challenge on our because of the future business perspective also. In that way, we take that challenge on ourselves, and we serve the industry, and for which Balaji is known uh, for these kind of services.
So could you list out some emerging trends in the switchgear market?
Emerging trends is every new switchgear component in the market is now launched with the advanced data communicable features. You see, today the conventional launches are not there. People are not liking that. Everybody is having the communication facility. Everybody is going with the IoTs enabled components basically. And demand is for the smallest space occupying product basically, because today the very big problem is the space management is also big challenge. Big area of the plants are not available there, because the people don't want to invest on the plant and machinery which can occupy the more and more space than to the production area and then to the logistic part also. So that in line to that, we provide all our OEMs and end users the products which are having the advanced data communicable features as well as with the QR code facility for the better service. The customer can itself brief us, inform us by using of the QR code, which is itself available on the product. When it was manufactured, when it was, how much the life was there, you see. And we see the manufacturers are also working very aggressively. All the players are, you see, they are working very aggressively on it and ensuring customer satisfaction at the same time. Because this is a very focused, prime focus. The customer should not suffer at any level.
Right, so that you are keeping all your customers and taking all the care which is possible on your end to keep them happy with your products. So what are the new opportunities that you are trying to tap now in the market? Or if you're also looking at the export markets and the absence of China in the export market can be a boon to the Indian manufacturers or probably Indian exporters. So how are you looking to tap the demand for the exports as well as in India?
As far as China is concerned, though our principal partners are also having the plants in China, but we are not worried, and we thanks them that they had taken this challenge within these last 2-3 months itself. See, now we are not depending upon the China basically to get our instant. We are pleased now the customer will have the more faith. Then the product is not manufactured in China, that is manufactured in Europe, Spain, Italy, France, and even the US manufacturing. And we are looking forward to tapping into the new segments basically, that is in infra healthcare. And end user service, we are focusing to tap on the new business to provide the after sales service business for the end users, which are having a large installed base. Since we are dealing with all these LV principles since more than 2.5 decades, the big installed base is available there, and we will be able to cope up all this basically this loss what kind of we had incurred in last 2-3 months because of the COVID. And these industries basically yes, after sales service, end user service, this is the booming industry. And we are also going to convert ourselves into the digitization also, so that because today the time is not there, we have to go one-to-one fields. Is there basically one-to-one fascia discussion is not required, not likely. Now we are discussing with you. That is a good opportunity. COVID has also given us. This is also good opportunity for others also. But though we are not into the IT sector, we are everybody is having the opportunities in the every segment, and we are you see trapped ourselves in these sectors like infra, railway, and aviation industry. We are focusing, which we are doing already since last many years, and we are having a very large install base basically with the power sector also. So we are hoping that we will make up all this loss which has been suffered in last few months.
So have your plants resumed? Like, have your business operations resumed on your Delhi front, like you mentioned?
Business operations has not resumed basically as usual, but it has been started with, you see, the slow and steady. It is moving ahead. You see, since we are operating with our single location, and the central location is not allowed, I mean, not possible to start that location because of the situation. And though we are getting the, you see, inquiry flow is also there. I think need not to worry. There, definitely there will be some challenge. We cannot have the, you see, home market like which was having in Q3 or Q initial months of the Q4. But we are hoping, we are expected that slowly or gradually it will gear up, and we are also gearing up ourselves for the operations also. We don't have any challenge to serve our customers for next 2-3 months basically, as far as our inventory is concerned. And our thanks, our principals are also, all the plants are working there on, and their distribution centers are also working. And we are getting the regular deliveries from the transporters, and we are ready. We are ready at all levels. What kind of the supply level is required by our customers, we are ready.
So what new changes have you made, like to restart your business or restart your operations? Because there would be many safety gears involved, like sanitizers, then probably hand gloves if the product is to be passed through a hand-to-hand contact or probably through contact. So how have you inculcated that in your supply chain as well as industrial operations?
We had definitely we had followed this before starting the operation in 3rd of May. On very day one, we had taken care of all these things. Basically, we had sanitized our entire premises, sanitize our warehouses, our complete office. First of all, this I mean, because the health is wealth, and we cannot compromise, and one should not compromise on this thing basically. And every person who is in our office is equipped with a face shield. He or she is using the hand gloves and the mask, to the 3-ply mask they are using. And frequently, I mean, after 2 hours, the people are washing their hands properly. And we had guided them not to use, you see, as before COVID. The situation is not like that, and people had accommodated. I mean, they had adjusted now ours in the current mode. So we don't have any challenge to basically follow these guidelines, whatsoever the guidelines is being given, and whatsoever guideline will be given in the future also, because health is must.
So how long do you expect like this situation would go until the situation comes to normal?
You see, only God knows. But we are expecting as soon as. But even after that, we cannot, you see, scare ourselves that it will take at least the current financial year, 2021, whole this year they will. I mean, since there is no vaccine today, We don't have any medicine.
Right.
Only preventions we are having. Once the vaccine is
Right.
there, then definitely we will. Though Indians are having the very short memory, they forget all the big tragedies. You see,
True.
once upon a time, I think many flus has visited India, but the rest of the globe is worrying for all the flus, but Indians are not. Even dengue, even you can say the bird flu has also hit India, but the people are not. Indians are not. And one more thing, I think to me, what I feel in comparison to rest of the globe, Indians humanity is more stronger, more better because our you see dietary system is quite different than the others. We are using organic diets, and you see we are having our system. We are having the I think this is the grace of God itself. You see. And that's why even today we are in lakhs only. Otherwise, in 2 months, you can see where the globe has in the rest of the developed, most of the developed countries has gone there, where they have gone, what kind of tragedies are there.
Okay, sir. That's it. That's it. We'll wrap our discussion, and I'm very much thankful to you for your time and your patience with coming across all the issues. And then
Thank
you have
Pushkar. Thank
thank
Pushkar.
you so much, sir.
Many thanks for inviting me for IPF. IPF, I have a very long relationship. I think if I remember when it was having the black and white issue was there.
Yes.
I had subscribed my first advertisement in IPF in 1995 or 1996, I think, or before that
Right.
maybe. Yeah, I remember. You see, and you see, convey my sincere regards to Mr. Rakesh Rao. See,
Yes. Yes.
uh, we
He
will
was he
definitely
was
try to
supposed to.
see very soon.
Yes. Sure. Sure, sir.
Yeah, I had received the message. Please kindly sincere convey. Take care, stay safe at home. Thank you for this interview
Yeah.
with your
You
magazine.
too.
Thanks. Thank
You
you.
too. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thanks. Thank you.